A warm, chilly afternoon, having rained here in East Africa, Uganda, and with us is the OPPO A57. Needs a screen replacement, so I need to take you through how to take apart this phone to be able to remove the screen. You may notice that it's already taken apart, but I just need to retrace the steps so you are not entirely bleak about what I'm doing. Alright, remove the SIM card tray. That was done. Then with your finger you could get into the back cover, or you could use a surgical blade to pry, and this shall go off like that. At this point you're able to access the battery and replace it. This is a pulling tab to allow you pull this battery out of circuit, but do so having disconnected the battery connector, and the battery is out. So you're good to replace your non-removable or non-replaceable or internal battery. So non-removable battery doesn't suggest that you cannot do it, it's just that you need to know how to open. So in most cases you'll have to do it with the service or help of a technician. Anyway, that's that. Next thing is we need to unscrew that and that, so that we can pick this plastic off, and this restrains the fiber that connects to the LCD layer of the display. And then this is the fiber that goes into the touch layer. This phone still implements the two separate versions. So having done that, I think we need to remove that screw, which we also removed, and then we shall lift the motherboard out to provide room for us to be able to pull out that fiber for the touch. So when this gets off, remember I've disconnected the network connector coaxial cable from the motherboard to allow the motherboard to flip out that far. Now at this stage you will heat treat this surface. I did it at around 100 degrees Celsius with my screen remover. It's a hot plate with a controllable temperature microcontroller. So that fiber sneaks out of there, but this is the tricky one. It goes around by turning a bit and it will be out. So you're good to replace your screen, and my only hope is that you're able to acquire a good replacement screen. In my case, I'm glad I was able. I was a bit afraid that I won't find. So this is the A57. Now that we are there, we're going to proceed straight to placing the screen, and that involves cleaning the two surfaces that need to be adhered or bonded together. So we begin by scraping off the residual adhesive. You don't want any of it, because then it will interfere with the quality of bond achievable upon drying. Okay, I feel like I'm cutting the plastic instead. I don't know. At times feel a sensation in the hand, sort of like feedback, tactile feedback. You can feel what's not right. It turns out as in cutting plastic, as actually cutting on the glue. It is plasticish, as you see it there. Now this part seems to have curved in. We'll need to straighten it, because when we're tying threads, this can easily crack the screen that you just replaced. I think, having said that, we should attend to it right now. It's very easy to forget, and that is not nice if you have to buy a new screen after a client has already given you their money. It's a painful loss, but you don't want to learn by your own experience. So learn and watch. These are some of the things that help you always be perfect almost all the time. I'm not trying to say that it will always go well. Perhaps out of 50 you might make one loss, so which is painful, although not the worst that could happen. Let me see. Okay, I thought that thing had given me hope that I would drag that away and so scrape this off. Never apply adhesive on top of all the adhesive. It's just not prudent. Oh, and if you're new here, please do like the video. The subscription, I think, is also good, but it would be much nicer if you could come back and hang around, watch more videos. And I only also hope that I am edifying you. But anyways, these are some of the things to just give you the faith that even you could start a repair business, let alone be able to replace your screen at home. And yeah, sorry you have to watch me scrape glue all the way. It's rather boring process. Feel free to forward so that you're not suffering along with me. But if you like the sound of my voice, then hang around. I mean, no one is judging. All right, I think we almost reaching the end of the scrape job. All right, that's that. Be certain to pour it out. At times they remain in the frame, and when you place the screen, it squeezes against the screen, and then you'll have parts that look like white patches on your display. It's not nice to behold, though it's also not the worst that could happen to a screen. All right, now I need to wipe, but since I've just scraped out the adhesive, I don't think I need to wipe. After all, the adhesive I'm bringing already has some sort of solvent that may break down any oily stuff. But then again, why be lazy? I think let me just do that and get it done with. Okay. Isopropyl alcohol. Good. Okay. Wipe there. Okay. Oh, that's a timer for 10 minutes have elapsed. Okay, I think, all right, so I think, had we wiped already? Oh, we had it. All right, so now we bring our adhesive, but before that, my battery was low. I need to test the screen before securing it though. So since I'm going to test the screen, let me place it so you see what I meant. Now for it to enter in there, you'll have to twist this a bit like that, then plug that in, and then flip this board into place. Okay, like that. Connect that fiber. Then for the touch, bring our battery. Now we're going to charge the phone and come and test the touch. All right, so I'm just going to move by faith and believe that this screen works. And yep, let me take the risk and secure it on. So I am disconnecting. Okay, anyway, watch the next video. I show you how to glue the screen on. Let me first